Hello, and welcome to Sales Video Formula 2.0. Thank you everyone for investing your time to know more about the secrets of high converting sales videos. With this purchase, it means you truly are serious about your internet business. As an internet marketer, you must understand the importance of sales videos these days. Competition is getting fiercer, and if you don't have what others do, you're not going to make it in this business. Sink or swim. There are thousands of similar types of products and services available in the market, and you need to be different. Above all, you need to deliver your best. Hence, how you plan your marketing strategy makes a big difference, and it could be the key to make you reach the top. In this video, I am going to teach you more about sales videos and how they can become profitable for your products. First of all, here's a list of something you must remember in all circumstances. Once you know it, you'll find it easier to understand how to enhance your video sales letter layout. You must understand how the video needs to be done and embedded in your website. Most of the sites today have videos embedded. It's a proven way to make sales. However, even though you are following the trend, there are other aspects that require you to show your individuality. Then, you need to know the promotional tools that you can make use of to make your video sales letter stand out from the rest. Social media sites are very popular nowadays. There are Twitter, Facebook, and many others. You must promote your videos there. You can never imagine how many visitors and potential customers you are going to get from there. Next thing you need to know is the duration of the video. The duration of the video is very crucial because it decides whether the conversion rate of the video to be high or low. Never put any 5 to 10 minute long videos for marketing. People nowadays prefer brevity and simplicity, and they do not have the time for such long videos. Make it just a 2-minute video so that the buffering can be done swiftly and they can watch it instantly. All the sales videos have the same motive. Yours is no different, which is to convince the visitors to buy the product. That is why the content of a video should be different in look, presentation, and techniques. And also, within the 2-minute time you have for the video, you need to basically sum up every single point about your product so that your visitors do not get bored and understand the product immediately. Embedding the video is not enough. You must monitor the performance every day. More visits and clicks on the video will make it popular and your product will benefit from it. When the conversion rate is high, there is a higher chance that visitors would click on the purchase button to buy your product. Give a brief introduction about your product in the sales video and how it's different from other available products in the market. Try your best to establish your product in the sales video within the 2 minutes. In fact, you can try to make the videos shorter than 2 minutes. A 30-second video would be even more powerful. Sales videos have become enormously popular these days because of technological advancements. Using sales videos as a promotional tool is not just a way of moving forward, it also is a means to survive in the business. People are more technologically savvy, and it takes a lot to impress them. A sales video is the least you can do, really. You need to face some adversity to become successful. This applies regardless of whatever field of business you're in. Here is why you need a high-converting video sales letter to bring your business forward. A great video sales letter can increase the traffic to your website. Whoever is in the internet business would love to see high conversion rates to the website, but is that enough to justify having a sales video? No. You need to plan your strategy properly to get the more traffic, and more traffic means more sales. The next problem you're going to face is your website's page ranking in search engines. Like mentioned previously, you are not the only product on the market. You're going to face some very tough competition. Your content needs to be the best to up your page rank in search engines. The worst can happen to your sales video letter is high converting rates but low sales rates. This is definitely not what you want. However, once your page ranks top, then you will surely get quality customers. Quality customers here means interested customers. So if your content and products are both good, then the customers will repeatedly buy or subscribe to your product. Things are moving at a really fast pace in this day and age. Rarely do people have the patience and time to go through long-form content. If you embed a video in any of the social media sites, people all around the world can go through it without spending a lot of time. This way, you are getting your message across with less chance of people skipping through it. With your video embedded to the social media sites to get you more exposure globally, your video sales letter is going to bring you quick returns in terms of increasing number of clicks, conversion rates, purchase rates, and so on. Moving on, the next reason for you to use a video sales letter rather than just a pure copy is because videos are more effective than documents. A pure copy is a sales letter with only text on the page. Imagine if you were to read the entire page with only text. You won't be able to capture the whole picture. This is why the video needs to be shorter in words. A short and simple video can convey the message far more effectively than documents, because when you are listening to something, it always appeals more than just the written words. All that you need to prepare for a sales video is simple, yet you need to put in some effort to make it happen. First, you need to understand your target market. This is surely one of the main points that can make your product popular among all, because you know the trick to approach your targeted market. When your product is good and you know the marketing strategy to approach your target market, then you will surely win a lot of customers. You can always compare the statistics before embedding the sales video or after embedding one of your sales videos. The results will show you the numbers you need to know before and after embedding the sales video. People always hunt for secrets to success in marketing business, but I can tell you, marketing has no secrets except effective strategy and lots of hard work. That is why we need to do split tests in the sales letter to find out what is wrong. I'll explain further in detail on split testing in the other module. If you want to become successful in your internet business, then you must keep tracks on various points. I'm going to tell you the aspects that you need to take note of in the video sales letter. This is very important to convince the new customers to buy your products. The customers, especially the first-timer, would like to know what the other people are thinking about your products. While the sales video will be doing the major selling job for you, but for the rest, testimonials can be a great help. They will truly give the extra boost. People will then get to know more on the pros and cons about your products through the testimonials. Success is never easy. Rather than putting testimonials in your sales letters, you can invest some time to work on the search engine optimization for your sales page. When the SEO of your page is done in the right way, it increases your page rank and leads to a higher exposure in the search engine. Whenever you are placing your video in any social media sites or other places, make sure the link of your website is there. It will link the visitors that are watching the sales video directly to your site. Emphasize more on any of the bonuses that you are offering with your products in your sales funnel. Bonus offers can always bring success to your sales. Once they start using your product, they will also start believing in you. You can mention about the bonus offers in the video along with the benefits of your product. This helps your customers to understand your offer better. Finally, you must choose the social media platform to upload your sales video. It is important to know where your target customers usually hang out and then choose the most appropriate one. Even though this sounds unimportant, you should remember to never ignore details. It's the little things that make or break a business. Hello and welcome. In this module, we'll discuss the ultimate sales video formula. To understand something thoroughly, we must break it down so that we can look at the details to understand how each of them work and how they function as a whole. That is exactly what we're going to do in this module. We're going to look at all the steps in making a great sales video letter. The first tool you need to make a great video is the PowerPoint program. It's actually up to you to use whichever program to design your presentation slides, but the most common one is Microsoft PowerPoint, so we're going to use it as the representative case. First of all, you would, of course, need to know the basic functions of Microsoft PowerPoint. It's not hard at all. It's designed to be simple and easy to use for everyone. In this case, all you need to know is how to insert text, make bullet points, insert images, and so on. These are all basic functions that you can easily find on the internet with a quick search should you need guidance. Once you've learned the basics, you can go on and practice. Like all programs on the computer, you need to play around and fiddle with them before you're truly familiar with it. Now, I'm going to talk about what you should have in your slides and what your slides should be. Firstly, you need to introduce the product and yourself. Keep it brief though, especially when you talk about yourself. The viewers don't need to know too much about you. Remember, you're there to sell the product. Even though that means that you have to sell yourself too, just don't do it too much. Every point you elaborate should be short and precise. When you're making a sales video, it's not the same as a tutorial video. A tutorial video needs to be as detailed as possible because you are teaching or guiding the viewers. The viewers of a sales video would understand it better if you give a short and precise presentation without wasting much of their time. Don't dilly-dally and just get to the point. How you can present your points without using too many words and boring your audience is by including pictures. The whole point of having a sales video is to give them an easier, better visual experience. Having pictures instead of strictly words will make it easier for the audience to understand, and it's definitely less tiring than just seeing text, especially if you want to talk about numbers, you need images. Your slides should be easy to understand, and also your video should be listenable. In this case, you need to have a good audio recording and you need to speak clearly. Make sure your voiceover reflects what your audience sees on the screen. If you don't think you're a good presenter, there are plenty of voiceover actors you can find on the internet and hire. What's important is that the delivery of your video is clear. In your video, you should explain the procedure of the product. Explain the functions and how to use it. This is great for giving the audience a sneak preview of the product. Remember, in this video, you are supposed to sell, so sell you should. Don't just tell and show them what your product does, but also guarantee them of the product's quality. Assurance is a great selling point. What you should do is to try and sell the product on the spot. In other words, make it as convincing as possible so that they would purchase the product as soon as the video ends. This should be your approach. It's very possible to produce a video so convincing that it alone can close an immediate sale. But if you want to amp up the chances of closing an instant sale, it's best to offer some extra benefits like a bonus or a limited time discount. As mentioned, we want them to click that buy button as soon as possible. Now, it's time for us to get a little creative. We'll be talking about script writing, an important aspect of a sales video. You can choose to wing it if you want, but it wouldn't be structured, and if you're inexperienced, you're going to have a bad time, and you'll probably leave important details out. Our main goal in composing a script is to produce an excellent one, nothing less. It does sound hard, but if you follow what I'm going to present to you, you'll do fine. All the strong points in the video should be clear. Even if you were a long-winded person and it takes time for you to get to the point, you have to make it clear. Present the point first before elaborating. The key here is to identify what is important in your message before explaining it. When you write with the customer's point of view in mind. Always think about how they will see this video. Will they understand it? Will it appeal to them? These are the things that you should think about, the questions you should answer. In terms of language, again, think about the people who will watch your video. There will be a lot of viewers, and since it's online, it can be accessed from all over the world. So you need to make your video as universal as possible. Write in a way where everyone can understand. If you want everyone to understand your video, keep it as simple as possible. At the same time, make it interesting. It's easy to fall into the trap of being bland. The more we try to simplify things, the duller it is. Steer clear from this and keep it interesting. One of the ways to keep things simple is that you present some messages in short bullet points or numerically. This is how you present something straightforward without beating around the bush. Plus, it's easier for the audience to understand. When you present, speak in a conversational tone. Speak as a friend, not as a salesperson. In selling, personality is crucial, just as crucial as branding. However, that's not the only reason for using conversational tone in a sales video. If you sound formal in a sales video, the audience would easily be bored by it. Focus on the product when you talk in the sales video. Don't spend too much time trying to win your audience by selling yourself. If you give importance to the product, the customer will give importance to you. We are now going to learn about the best recording and editing software. Perhaps there are other programs you're comfortable with, but Camtasia is highly recommended. It's the best for recording your voiceover and showing slides. To make a good video, you'll need a top-notch video editing software, and Camtasia fits the bill. It's the best for presenting PowerPoint slides and any other on-screen tutorials. Camtasia allows you to record your voice as the video plays and records. This allows you to record your voiceover as you record the screen of your computer. VoiceOver makes this video more interesting and easier for the audience to absorb information from it. Camtasia is easy to use and understand. With just the basic knowledge of it, you're ready to operate. However, it's not wrong if you choose to use the tutorial if you don't feel confident with it. What you should have in your video is a catchy tagline. This is a standard copywriting technique that is significant in all forms of advertising. A tagline is something that adds to the identity of your product. And if it were a good tagline, it will be memorable and the audience is more likely to remember your product. It's best if you can demonstrate your product on the video so that it will be more convincing for the audience. Also, make sure that the product is easy to be demonstrated. The idea of giving demonstration is to give the audience a sneak peek of the product and perhaps see how effective it is. If you were to present the product in person and you are being featured in the video, not just your voice, it's important to stand in the correct posture and also present well. If the video features yourself, you should face the camera, let the audience see you clearly, and be engaging. Be confident and maintain composure. Once you're done with the recording, it's time to save the video file in the correct format. The best format for this video is the Flash format. So once you're done with the recording and editing, convert the video to Flash. Why Flash? Well, because with Flash, it can be uploaded easily into many websites and blogs. Plus, Flash videos are easier and faster to load compared to other formats. Or, if you wish, you can upload on any social media such as Facebook or Twitter, where there's a higher chance of being viral. Contents are easily shared on social medias, and with how popular they are now, your video has a higher chance of being seen. You can also upload on YouTube, the home of viral videos. When you upload on YouTube, allow people to download the video by changing the setting. This is so that people can easily share and appreciate your video. The best format for YouTube or any other website is 1080p. In this digital age, there's no room for low definition visuals. Keep it 1080p. Hello, and welcome to another module of Sales Video 2.0. All video sales letters have one common goal, which is to have as many conversions as it can. We've explored all the necessary elements to making high-converting videos. However, there are some other optional features that can be added to your arsenal to consolidate your chances. In this module, we're going to talk about simple tweaks to boost conversions. The first tweak to boost conversions is to make your page ranking increase in Google searches. Now, there are more complex ways to do this, and to truly be visible in search engine results, you need to invest a little bit of money. However, you can work around this by optimizing your sales page. This is how it works. Make your page's keywords appear a few times on the page. When you upload a video to web page, you would need to write a little introduction on the video. This is where you should use your keywords. But it's important to remember that this part should not be too text heavy. Present your information in another way, which is in table form. It's easier for your audience to read. All your elements need to be in proper order, and having a table really helps make the page look cleaner. So now, not only do you get to present information, but it helps your page ranking in search engines too. Give your audience a better browsing experience. You want them to feel comfortable when they browse your products so that it increases the chances of making conversions. One of the ways to do this is to prepare an add to cart option so that the customers can purchase multiple items at once and also keep track of the products they're purchasing. Almost all e-commerce has this feature. There is no reason for you not to have it. You should also prepare a login tab and a short, simple fill-up form for visitors. All these elements make browsing easier for your customers, and most importantly, even though they are simple additions, they have the ability to increase your conversions manifolds. What you should also prepare for your video and sales letter is a highlight of all the pros and cons. Even though we are selling a product and we want the audience to see it as the best product to have, a bit of honesty goes a long way. The customers know that there are cons to your product. If you don't reveal them to the customers, their confidence in you would attenuate, as they know you are hiding something from them. One of the greatest tools in selling is to anticipate questions and criticism and having the ability to counter and rebut them. Exposing your cons is a great way to do this. It shows that you, the vendor, have faith in your product. When you are recording your sales video, make sure your audio is top-notch. Get a high-quality microphone with a high-quality sound and video editing software program. In your video, always remember to eliminate all echoes or ambient sounds that might distract the viewers from listening to your talk. This may require a bit of effort and perseverance, as sound editing is indeed no walk in the park, but all will be worth it when you have a crisp, clear audio for your sales video. Bonuses and gifts are always a hit. Include surprise bonuses and gifts and introduce them in your video. Usually, it is the force that pushes someone who's on the fence and couldn't make up their mind to purchase the product or not. Another big boost that will convince them to buy your product is to have an after-purchase service for the next 6 months or a year. This will give your audience more assurance. Internet marketing is incredibly competitive. Always keep eyes open on competitors. Your competitors are probably applying the same concept to their sales strategy. You should match their offers or give better offers. It's best to beat their offers, of course. Lastly, simplicity is the key. Keep your videos simple. This is because simple videos have proven to be very effective in getting conversions. In simple videos, the messages can get across rather easily and the audience would not be distracted by tasteless grandiosity in sales videos. This is the case for all products nowadays. People are going with simpler and straightforward approaches now. Keep things simple, keep your business efficient, and keep on growing your business. Sales videos have become a very popular tool among the internet marketers these days, but they often put too much of information in the video, and the end result disappoints them a lot. Yet, they do not know what went wrong and caused a decline of conversions from the sales video. When you are putting your hard work into the video sales letter, the marketing strategy needs a lot of concern for sure. The only way to determine a sales letter's quality is by testing it. Now, we are going to discuss on how to split test your video sales letter, or VSL, so that you can improve your approach. First things first, what exactly is a split test? Split tests can be done not only in sales videos, it can be done with your sales page, webinars, and so many more. In this case, it is a series of experiments on your sales videos. It may sound intimidating as split testing carries a certain connotation that it's something very complex, but as you learn about it, you'll see how easy and important it is. It is done with the goal of improving the sales videos in terms of number of clicks, purchasing rate, and so on. Even though split testing requires some hands-on work and patience, but it's definitely worth the time and energy invested, because the results of split testing may save you more sales by just tweaking the elements in your sales page. As you already know, you conduct split testing with the goal to improve the sales video. However, even though a video is always more engaging than text, you need to understand more about the elements that would affect the sales rate of your products. This is where the split test comes in. You need to track on the conversion rates throughout the whole split test. This is to determine which elements affects the sales rate. You'll tweak only one element in the sales video, and then keep track of the conversion rates. Then, once you've gotten the result from the split testing again, you'll use the one with higher conversion rates for the rest of the product launch. Now that you have a video sales letter with higher conversion rates, it's going to increase the purchase rates as well. When the conversion rate is high, chances that people will click on the buy button is much higher. This is another reason that you conduct split tests to your sales video. Everything is linked together when you're doing the split testing. When your video conversion rate is high, it means that your page ranking is high as well. This is because the traffic generated to your site is massive, and with massive traffic, your ranking in search engines will go up. One of the aspects that is counted when search engines evaluate your site is the conversion rate. Moving on, you need to conduct the split test to test on the responses of your customers. As mentioned, understanding your target market is something really important that you wouldn't want to ignore. In the split test, you are directly testing on the responses of your clients, which enable you to understand the nature of your target market. For instance, what kind of opening can attract them more? How long the video should be to fit your client's time schedule, and so on. Take note on the element you've changed to do the split test, and then make a list of the things you need to take note on making the sales video. However, things are constantly changing in the internet business. You may need to conduct split tests once in a while to update your list for that particular niche. One thing you need to remember here is the people in different niches react differently to different approaches of the videos. So, if you had a few niches, do the split test for each of them. All you need to prepare for the split testing are 2 videos, platforms to upload the videos, and a registered account on VWO.com. For the videos, you change only one element each time for the split testing. Remember this because if you change 2 or 3 elements each time, it would be harder to pinpoint what went wrong, as you wouldn't know which element affected the result. So, change one element for each split test. Secondly, you need to prepare a platform to upload the video sales letter as well. The procedure is the same as when you are going to launch a product. One thing different is you are going to split your subscribers and send them different videos. VWO.com will take care of this part for you. When you are in VW.com, create a free trial account, buy their services, and have extra budget for you. When you are in your account, you can choose to start a campaign to conduct your split test campaign. Upload your videos and subscribers will do. VWO will take care of the rest for you. There are plenty of factors that can make a product successful. When it comes to video sales letters, many people often forget to implement the sales principles they promise initially. Intellectual awareness is important, but for that, you need to be confident about your product to be a success. Everyone is working bit by bit, but not all of them can become successful. As long as you are clear on what you're doing, you will be able to achieve it. What you need to know when you are conducting the split testing is, first, to understand the concept of search engine optimization. When you understand all the aspects to create a video sales letter with great SEO, your page rank is going to be higher. When this happens, your site is going to get massive traffic. If you remember, I've mentioned about changing only one element for each test just now, because you have to know which element caused the difference in the conversion rate and purchase rate. The elements that you can test on are the opening, headline, duration of the video, and the ending. The opening serves a vital role to create the first impression to the visitors. You can do a split testing on the choice of words you are using or the way of introducing the product. Moving on, the second element you can test on is the headline of your sales video. Same as your opening. select the best converting duration for the niche. Then, the last element will be the most important one, which is the ending of the video. An ending is vital, especially for pure video sales letters, because the call to action must be done effectively or you will lose a lot in the launch. So, be sure to test all the elements and choose the best out of it. You can have 2 to 3 variations for each element in your split testing, and then split your subscribers into 2 groups and send them the different videos for the test. Now that you already know what to take note of when conducting the split test, I am going to lead you through the steps on how to actually conduct the split test of your VSL. First step, you're going to change one element in your sales video. As mentioned, you can have 2 to 3 variations for each element. Step 2, upload them to different platforms. Do it exactly the same as you were going to launch a product, however, with a slightly different HTML link to differentiate the website. You should have 2 pages that look exactly the same except for the element that you've changed for the test. Next, you can go to vwo.com to register a free trial account. Follow the steps in vwo.com and VWO will take care of the rest for you. Finally, you must keep track on the conversion rate for each video. This can be said the most important step in split testing. You can go to springmetrics.com or Google Analytics to track on your videos. They are both free software online that you can use to track on your videos or websites. After knowing the basics and the intricacies of a sales video, we're going to explore how the video should be presented. In this module, we're going to look more on what's outside of the sales video screen. We're going to explore more on the sales page rather than making the video itself, because the idea of having a video is to enhance a sales page. Here, we're going to look at what are pure video sales letters, pure copy, and hybrid video sales letters. We're going to look at the good, the bad, and everything in between. First of all, let's look at what is a pure video sales letter. A pure video sales letter is a page where there is only a video and an opt-in form in the page, or any call to action. This is where the video does all the selling without the aid of text or copy. The page itself can usually be seen in whole without having to scroll down. There's only a video and a call to action. This kind of sales letter is rather contemporary. Nowadays, communication has gotten more visual heavy, and a pure video sales letter embodies that change. A pure video sales letter is usually designed to be slick and simple, not necessarily minimalistic. However, having that simplicity and directness makes the sales letter design look clean and not cluttered with text, copy, images, and unnecessary clip art. Usually, the only control the visitor has is the play and pause button on the video. If you look at modern advertisements on billboards, on some sales letters and posters, you'd see that what they sell strongly is actually the image. The visual is the dominant element. So, what can we do to make up for the absence of a copy in a pure video sales letter? The answer is the script and the presentation, of course. For you to sell only with video, you need to have a well-written and strong sales script. It may sound easy to write a script, but remember that this will be your only weapon, so you really need to write a good one. If you're not bold enough to do it yourself, you can always hire a writer. The presenter of the video, usually the product vendor, also has to have a spokesperson charm. A sales video is not too far off from a face-to-face sales pitch. All the qualities needed in a face-to-face selling are needed in a video presentation too, like having a controlled tone of voice, strong command of language, also body language, and above all, charisma. Now we know roughly of what is a pure video sales letter, let's discuss its advantages and disadvantages. We'll start with its advantages. First, a pure video sales letter is more contemporary and modern. People are more convinced with a sales page that doesn't look out of date or old, especially for digital products. Because of the simple and modern design, it's easier for visitors to absorb information presented in the video. A cluttered page can send a visitor away, as most elements of the page can be distracting. A slick, clean design sales letter message, it's also comfortable for them to hear your pitch. And with this style of design too, you can focus on making the video more than the design of the page. This will save you at least a fraction of a headache. Another advantage is that with less copy, or total absence of it, means that you don't have to spend any energy or money writing and coming up with a copy. That is one duty crossed off from your list. There are some drawbacks to making a pure sales video, of course. One of them is that without having sales copy, you need to come up with a great video script. So, in a way, there's still an advertising copy that has to be made, only in a different form. And without sales copy, too, the visitor couldn't get your message entirely should they feel the video is too laborious to watch, or if the video has trouble loading. That would usually spell trouble for you, and you lose a lot of customers. You can't be certain if it reaches your prospects or not. Now we move on to the next sales letter format, which is pure copy. A pure copy is a very common form of sales letter. It doesn't contain any video. Instead, it focuses more on its advertising copy. This form of sales letter is maybe old-fashioned, but that doesn't change the fact that it is still effective. It's not entirely in text or dull like a newspaper article. It does contain some images and visuals of the product. Of course, visuals are needed. Without them, a sales letter would be incomplete. However, in a pure copy sales letter, the visuals are sparse. A pure copy sales letter focuses more on the copy and also how it's structured. What I mean by structured is, in this case, it's not only how the copy is written and the language aspects of it, but also how information is presented. It is very ineffective to have a sales letter that is strictly paragraph after paragraph of text. What a pure copy sales letter also has are bullet points, tables, and, as I've mentioned, a bit of images and visuals. So, in essence, a pure copy sales letter relies heavily on the body copy. But a visitor wouldn't just read the copy without a proper introduction to reel them in. There is a very important element that influences the effectiveness of this sales letter, which is the headline. The headline of a pure sales letter is what determines the readers. In fact, it's so important that internet marketers believe that headlines do 80% of the selling. It plays a major part because the headline will determine whether the visitor will stay in your page and continue reading or skip it. Now, for the advantages of a pure copy sales letter, the first one would be that a pure copy sales letter doesn't require you to make a video, which means that you'll save a lot of time and energy so that you can attend to other businesses. Unlike videos, a full-page copy is less likely to have problems loading because the page will be simple. Even though there are less elements in a pure video sales letter, as we discussed previously, the pure sales copy, even though it is not with the simplest design, still doesn't require much to load. A video is a heavy file, so it is likelier to encounter problems with it. Lastly, the advantage for having a pure copy sales letter is that you can send your message clearly. In a video, the audience might miss small details here and there, but a pure copy saves them from that. All information and messages that need to be sent are displayed on the page, and the readers can go through them at their own comfortable pace. The disadvantages of using a pure copy sales letter, firstly, is that without a video, it's less likely that the visitors have the discipline to stay on the page and pay attention and read the long copy that you've prepared. What people want is to have more visual-heavy content because it's easier to absorb. The next disadvantage of a pure copy sales letter is the length of the copy. Usually a pure copy sales letter is very long. There is a lot of information to squeeze in a sales letter. All this information can be presented without taking too much time and effort in a sales video, where messages are spoken, not written. Also, in a pure copy sales letter, you need to be a good copywriter. You need to have the skills and know the techniques. It is actually trickier than you think. Let's move on to the next form, which is a hybrid video sales letter. A hybrid sales letter is a combination of both pure video sales letter and pure copy sales letter. In many ways, it has the best of both worlds. A hybrid sales letter has a sales video that is usually the first thing the audience sees. It is located directly below or above the headline. The headline doesn't play a big part like in a pure copy sales letter. In a hybrid video sales letter, as usually, in these pages, the video plays automatically and it will be the attention grabber. Below the video is the copy. The copy here may not be as long as a pure copy sales letter, but it still has to have all the qualities of a pure copy sales letter, which are sufficient information, structure, a little bit of images, and a very strong convincing writing. The length of the copy for the sales letter is entirely up to you. You can choose to have a short or long form copy. However, it's important to note here that the length of the copy is not really vital. Don't assume that the audience wouldn't read a long copy, because it's proven that they do. In fact, a long form copy is proven to sell and is as effective as a short form copy. Now we are going to look at the advantages and disadvantages of a hybrid sales letter. First, we'll talk about the advantages. One of the reasons for using the hybrid sales letter is that, as mentioned, it has the advantages of both pure video sales letters and pure copy sales letters. To recap, the video allows the audience to get all the information needed concerning the product without being forced to read through the copy. Also, the video works as an attention grabber, and it is very effective in doing so. With a hybrid sales letter, chances of closing down sales are much higher than pure video sales letters or pure copy sales letters. This is the better choice. The only disadvantage of this is that now you have doubled the amount of work. You now have to prepare both a video and a copy. You may have to invest a little bit of money if you wish to delegate some of the work to other professionals. This might be laborious to some, but because of its effectiveness, it'll be worth it. In the end, what we want is not to carry out the easiest tasks. What we are after is success, and success is never easy. Hey there, are you struggling to get sales? Frustrated of seeing low conversions? Are you so fed up you wish there's an easy way to sell your products? If you've answered yes to all these, you might want to reconsider how you've been selling your offer. How would you like to know how to skyrocket your sales, boost your conversions, and pull in leads with hypnotic video messages? That's what this video presentation is all about, and in just a few minutes from now, you too will crack the code. You will discover a systematic approach to doubling or even tripling your conversions, often with just simple tweaks and changes. You won't necessarily need amazing video making or editing skills to make that happen. You may have seen and studied the best-selling products on marketplaces like ClickBank and JVZoo. The top-selling products that gross high 6 and 7 figures usually feature nothing more than a sales video or a hybrid video and sales page like the one you're seeing right now. Despite the differences all these video sales letters have, more often they follow a pattern, a formula, a set of rules, one that when obeyed will produce stellar results, or break them at the risk of seeing mediocre sales. You can have the best product in the world, but it won't matter much if you're not able to sell it. No amount of fancy video editing or fun facts can replace a solid presentation that is designed to sell. While I'm at it, it's also worth mentioning that, last I checked, more than 80% of the top 10 bestsellers in each category on ClickBank use the video sales letter or VSL approach. That's saying something about the importance of using video as a major tool in your sales pitch. I'm not suggesting that written sales copies are a relic of the past, but if you want a surefire way to engage your potential customers, set yourself apart from your competitors who are not doing it, and dominate the marketplace instead of just surviving, you owe it to yourself to listen to every word I say. This is the make or break. Convert your traffic or drive them away from your site. With your permission, I'd like to announce Sales Video Formula 2.0. This is the culmination of my efforts after researching hundreds of high-converting VSLs across multiple hot niches. From self-help and business to health, dating, forex, investing, I found that despite being in various fields, all the top-performing sales videos follow a specific formula. And you are about to discover the same exact step-by-step secrets to churn out your own VSL that's going to suck in sales like a vacuum on steroids. Here's just a teaser of what you'll learn. The winning video sales letter layout. There's a psychological reason why most I also give you a collection of surprisingly simple VSL hacking tips to drastically boost your conversions. Yes, the devil is in the details, and I show you how to make easy tweaks that can double or triple your sales with no extra traffic. Let's say you're getting an average of 2% conversion rates for your offer, which means every 2 in 100 visitors purchase your product. With simple tweaks, even if you boost your conversion rate to 4%, that's already double the customers you get for the same amount of visitors. A minor tweak can make a staggering difference in the long run. So imagine how many people out there have surrendered to mediocrity, which is a waste considering they're only a few tweaks away from optimizing their sales count. That brings us to the next part. I show you how to split test your VSL. That's right. Most people don't know how to use a split test tool, and fewer find it essential to even use it in the first place. I show you how to expertly use split test campaigns and discover your winning VSLs. And to answer the ultimate question, pure VSL versus hybrid VSL versus pure copy. You have seen these around. Quite simply, there are generally 3 types of sales pages out there, and you might be wondering which type of copy is the best and most ideal. The market varies, so I list out the pros and cons, and you can make a fully informed decision in your VSL plan. At this point, I have reason to believe you can see how much of a time saver and moneymaker this is. I have gone through tons of trial and error to discover the formula to high converting sales videos and spent countless nights doing my own independent research. You might be also aware that marketing experts charge to the tune of thousands of dollars to teach sales in their workshops and seminars. Although I have yet to come across any that teach specifically on VSL creation, which is the future of selling on the web. To cut to the chase, the good news is I have no intention of charging a seminar fee. It won't be anything quite like that. Click on the button below to secure your instant digital access now. If you're still thinking whether you should get it or not, you don't have to say yes. Just a maybe will do. Get into this training program today and check it out risk-free for the next 30 days. I'm willing to shoulder the risk of your investment because I know this delivers. A small tweak in your VSL will cover your purchase. You'll go from good to great. If you tried it out and it's nothing quite like what I share in my training program, contact me and I will process your refund in full. Every cent of it. You have nothing to lose. Act now.